everybody, it's Miss Fairburn here today. I am going to read you a story, but before we begin we need to make sure that we are doing good sitting, good listening, good looking, and we have got to switch our brains on. Bloop. Today we are going to read a story that some of my children, when I have been calling them, have been asking for. The story is Jack and the Beanstalk. Are you ready? Make sure you're sitting comfortably. Jack and his mum were very poor. One day Jack's mum said to him, "You must take the cow to the market and sell her." They needed money to buy food. Jack hadn't gone very far when he met an old man who offered to swap him 5 beans for the cow. "Why would I do that?" said Jack. "These beans are magic. Plant them at night and by the morning they will have grown right up to the sky." So Jack took the beans and went home. Uh-oh. Jack's mum was furious. "You've been tricked!" she cried. She threw the beans out of the window. Jack was sent to bed with no supper. In the morning, Jack looked out of the window in amazement. A huge beanstalk had grown. It went up and up and up. The beans really were magic. Jack quickly got dressed. "I'm going on an adventure," he told his mum. "Can you remember what's at the top of the beanstalk?" He began to climb the beanstalk. When at last he reached the top, he saw a magnificent house sitting on a cloud. Jack knocked on the door and a giantess opened it. "I suppose you're hungry after all that climbing," she said. "Come on in and have some breakfast." Jack had only eaten a little bit before the whole house started to shake. "My husband's home," said the giantess. "You must hide." Hastily, Jack hid. He peeked out to see a huge giant stomp into the kitchen. What's the giant going to say? He says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." The giant searched, but he couldn't find Jack. So he just had a huge breakfast and then started to count his gold. He soon fell fast asleep. Jack snatched a bag of gold and dashed out of the house and down the beanstalk. His mum was so pleased to see him, and now they had money for food. The next day, Jack climbed the beanstalk. Again, the giantess let him in, and her husband was soon home. Again Jack hid. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." After his breakfast, the giant placed a golden hen on the table. "Lay, hen," he ordered, and the hen started laying golden eggs. When the giant fell asleep, Jack snatched the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. His mum was delighted. Jack climbed the beanstalk again the next day. He crept into the house. He knew the giantess would not have let him in this time. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." The giant was home, but he couldn't find Jack anywhere, so he sat down and ate an even bigger breakfast. This giant is so greedy. Then the giant placed a golden harp on the table. "Play, harp," he said. The harp began playing a beautiful lullaby. Soon the giant was snoring. Jack snatched the harp and raced out of the house and back down the beanstalk. But the harp called, "Master, master!" and the giant woke up. The giant chased Jack down the beanstalk. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. As Jack reached the bottom, he ran to fetch an axe. He chopped and chopped until crash! The beanstalk tumbled to the ground. The giant was flung far away, and Jack never saw him again. Jack and his mum lived happily ever after and were never poor again. The end. Oh, I really hope you enjoyed that story. I am missing you all so much, and I know all the teachers at nursery and at Hucklow School are missing you all. I hope you're staying safe and at home. Just like Miss Fairburn, I'm staying safe and I am at home. So I hope you are doing the same, and I cannot wait to see you all again. See you later. Bye.